Historically, women in elite level sport tend to be underrepresented, particularly when it comes to officiating. Although other sports have progressed in this regard over recent years, football appears to be at a standstill. While there is a clear lack of female officials at all levels in football, there seems to be little effort to resolve this by the FA. This isn't helped by recent reports of sexist remarks coming from high-profile FA representatives. Prejudiced views that are held by certain influential figures in the media and fans alike could be a reason why there is less interest and opportunities for women to officiate in elite men's football.
You made some comments which were construed as sexist, and
yes,
and you apologised for them.
They
weren't on air.
No.
This interview of Richard Keys occurred in the aftermath of the negative and sexist comments made by himself and Andy Gray about Sean Massey officiating a Premier League game. Other top-level figures have also been scrutinised by the media. Even some campaigns promoting female referees have been construed as sexist. For example, this video.
Oh, very nice, John.
Not really, Tony. It's meant to be a game of football, not a catwalk.
Come on, referee, what's going on?
Proud supporters of the Women in Football campaign.
A prime example of how female officials' progression into the top-level game is being limited was when an FA chief was quoted as saying that a woman's place is in the kitchen and not on the football field, and that you wouldn't find a female official in his league. Vice President of the Northumberland County FA, John Cummins, who has since been suspended for his comments, is evidence of the discrimination that still exists in modern-day football. Currently, there are 1,000 female officials in English football. However, to date, there has only been one female official in a Premier League match. Sean Massey was an assistant referee in a clash between Liverpool and Wolves in 2011. We interviewed Kerry Williams, a female official with 5.5 years' experience in the Welsh Premier League, to find out her opinions on the current state of women's refereeing.
I think the more females there are will raise the profile and just make it easier for those of us that are already out there. I think it's very, very, very male dominated at the moment, but it is changing. I know that over here there are a few sort of female-only academies, but the only problem that I find with that is that the girls are then encouraged to just do women's football, and I personally don't like women's football. I'd much rather officiate on men's football because there's nowhere for me to go in women's football.
After Kerry's statement regarding progression in female officiating, we asked the public whether they would be interested in refereeing football.
Well, I probably wouldn't because I don't play the sport myself.
Yeah, I think I'd be quite interested.
Well, I don't know the rules and things. If I could, yeah, I would if I could learn the rules.
Not really, no.
I wouldn't. I think I'd be in too much under pressure.
I think for me, I would, because I think it would be a good experience, especially since I like football so much.
As you just saw, 50% were interested, which justifies having a pathway to lead females to officiate in the Premier League. We spoke to referee development manager Ray Herb to find out more about the women's pathway for officiating and his stance on female officials.
Well, there's a women's pathway, where women are encouraged to progress down the women's pathway in the women's game to get to the top of the women's game, right up to, international level. But that same route doesn't exist to put them to the top of the men's game. When you say they're respected, they are respected by some, but not by others. For example, they may be respected by the players and the managers, but they certainly wouldn't be respected by spectators.
We spoke to Sarah at Brunel Women's Football in order to get a player's perspective on how having a female official would be received by both fans and players.
I don't feel they're represented enough. I find that there is a lack of females anywhere in football, let alone being a referee. It's hard enough to actually get gameplay with females playing on TV. So being refs, I guess, would be a lot harder. Being a female, I don't see there's any reason not to. I think it would be great for a change.
No, I don't think there's any reason. There's no reason why they can't be as good or as fit as the men that do it.
No, there is no reason why a female can't get to the higher levels.
To conclude, the media and top-level football figures need to work harder in order to portray female officials in a more positive light. This triad of negative fan perceptions, negative media coverage and the narrow-mindedness of the FA all appear to be key factors inhibiting female officials' progression into refereeing top-level games. And until these factors are addressed, it is unlikely that we will see equality out on the football field. To conclude, the media and key figures in...
Just start again. 3.
What's going on?